Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2015 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4. Starting up here at the front of the vehicle, we have our headlights as well as our fog lamps down there at the bottom. You'll notice that the headlamps are split into 3 different sections to allow for greater visibility and more light spread across the road. Under this hood, we have a 3.2 liter V6 VVT Pentastar engine. VVT stands for variable valve timing, which means up and down elevation, your valves will change timing in order to reduce stress on the engine and increase your fuel economy. Down here, we will see our 18-inch completely aluminum rims wrapped in Continental tires, which are filled with nitrogen. Nitrogen stays at a more constant temperature throughout the entire year, which reduces leakage and increases your fuel economy. These tires have a great amount of tread left on them, as you can see. Now coming up to the mirrors, we will see that they have indicator lights along the side, and they are also breakaway mirrors that fold both to the front and to the back. In the case of a minor touch or a hit, they'll move out of the way in order to not be broken off. As well, they are heated, as you can see by that sign there, which means that during the winter time you will not be having to scrape them with your credit card, but the frost and snow will melt off. Before we step in, I want to show you the remote. The remote is equipped with double press to remote start. So I double pressed it, the vehicle locks automatically and starts up, which is great to warm up the car. The car won't go anywhere unless the key is inside of the vehicle, so you don't have to worry about your car being stolen. As well, I'm just going to click it off there. It is also equipped with proximity entry, so when the key is close to the door, you can either press this button to, well, you can put your hand in the door to unlock it, or you press this button twice to lock the whole vehicle. Now let's step inside. Here in the front door of the vehicle, we will see our power mirror controls, our power window controls, as well as our power locks. In the door, there is some storage as well as a water bottle holder, one of the cabin speakers, and some great leather and wood finishes. Now I'm just going to step inside the vehicle, but before I do that, I want to show you that this vehicle is equipped with power seat adjusting as well as lumbar support for those long road trips. And here, as I'm stepping inside, I'll show you our headlamp controls as well as our interior brightness controls. We can set our headlamps on auto and it'll adjust according to the brightness of the day, which is a great feature. There's a cool little storage space under here, as well as your latch for your trunk is right here as well. Behind the steering wheel is triggers on both sides to control tuning and your volume. Now I'm just going to step in right here. I'm going to put my foot on the brake and press the push start button, which is down here, and the vehicle will turn on. Currently on the digital display, in the cluster we have our tachometer and our speedometer, but of course it is showing that our door is open, which it is. And I'm going to close it just to show you a few more options on the screen. This digital display is customizable. It can show you a bunch of different options like your speedometer. As well, it can be turned into miles per hour, quick and easy. You can also look at vehicle information like your oil life, your battery voltage, your tire pressure, your coolant temperature, etc., your fuel economy, your trip information, your stop start, what you're listening to, etc. Now coming down to the wheel, we have here the remote that controls that digital display, as you can see, as well as our voice recognition controls. This vehicle is equipped with Bluetooth and USB remote, which allows you to control your phone while keeping your hands on the wheel, which increases your safety. You can reply to your wife via phone call or text message or whatever, and it'll be nice and safe. On this side, we have our customizable cruise control buttons. Now here in the center, we have our 8.4-inch Uconnect screen. Right now we're looking at our climate screen, which means we have our different climate zones for the driver and the passenger, and we can change them, or we can sync them or have them separate. We also have radio. This vehicle is equipped with Sirius satellite radio. There are media devices that you can connect via USB, Bluetooth, or auxiliary cable. Here we can control our heated seats, our mirror dimmer, our heated wheel. Here we can see our navigation options. We can also pair a phone and have more customizable settings. Down below we have our hazard button, our traction control. We can turn off the screen. We can tune and adjust volume as well as other climate controls. Right here we have a knob that actually controls the kind of terrain that can adjust the controls in the vehicle based upon the terrain that we're in. You can also set it on auto. Here's your SD card reader, your USB port, your auxiliary jack, and a DC plug. Here is your shifter and your parking power brakes. Here is a deep glove compartment, which is a great amount of space, and actually in this seat is another storage compartment. Here we have our illuminated cup holders, as well as under these leather, we have our phone holder as well. And below that, we have a great amount of more space. We have our cargo net there in a bag, some change holding, and another USB port with a DC plug. Now up above, there's a beautifully large sunroof that spans the front and the back of the vehicle. It is great and beautiful. Here is a universal garage remote, as well as more light controls and sunroof controls above. Now we're just going to step to the back and continue this tour around the vehicle. Here in the back, I'll point out that the door is equipped as well with the power window control, as well as leather and wood details, along with some more storage under the door and a water bottle opener. Sorry, water bottle holder. Now in the back we also have our back seat pockets and a 60-40 split in the back seat, which means they fold down separately, as well as your armrest with cup holders in it. Below there's also a an AC plug for anything like a charger or computer charger or something like that. Maybe even a portable DVD player. These seats fold down nice and easy by pulling down that lever right here. And actually the front passenger seat folds all the way down in order to increase your storage in this vehicle. As we go around to the back, I want to point out that there is a roof rack on this vehicle, and there's also a backup camera for your safety. This vehicle has dual exhaust. And now just opening up the trunk, we'll see a great amount of space. We have our retractable cover right here, as well as we have this under the floor storage. Now there's this handy hook right here. I'm gonna hook it onto the roof here just to secure that, and show you that under this floor we also have our storage for our spare tire and our jack. So that's really useful. Thank you so much for doing this walk around of this 2015 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to look at this vehicle or other new and used options.